We are ever impressed by your eternal expansion, our eternal expansion. Do not fear the judgment of others, for when this is expressed, it is only ever expressed through fear. We delight in your expansion, and your growth is continual and is taking its perfect route, designed by you each. And there are endless opportunities to learn all that you have to learn. There is great temptation to plateau in one's learning upon this plane. This is not due only to arrogance. Some people decide, I have learned quite enough, and I feel more comfortable pretending I know everything from here. If I stop at this plateau right here, I will be respected. From this plateau, I feel much more comfortable because I know all that is from here. I won't have to continually grow and admit to others that I do not understand. Well, this is a place that would be easy to rest. However, it is often not from such a place of arrogance or wish for comfortability, which indeed both stem from fear, but it is often from a place of pain that somebody wishes not to continue to grow. For the isolation which can take place when somebody is on the route to such expansion can be rather a lonely route. And so we wish to connect with you all from this place of honesty with this intimate group. For you each have this in common, and this is fairly unusual upon this plane. It can indeed seem to be lonely to be on such a path of expansion, but this is only, and this is key, this is only if you are temporarily forgetting that your guides are with you all the time. And so, yes, one might be isolating themselves from many other beings who are choosing not to be on this same route, the same course of optimal expansion. This is an unusual path to be on. It is gaining traction and will snowball, but you are, in a sense, pioneers of a path like such. And so, undoubtedly, there will be moments upon such a path that one feels lonely. And so we wish to remind you each what a gift it is to be as sensitive you are, as you are, and indeed to remember that your guides are with you at all times. And as you raise in frequency and you become more in alignment with your soul's will, you in fact have more available to you. And so, as legitimate as an experience of loneliness may be, the opposite is actually what is being projected, for you are in process of greater connection with self, connection with your own guides, and connection with the all. And by way of such process, you will find greater connection, both vibrationally and ultimately physically also. But upon this plane, you are having just one journey. This is one iteration of self. It would be, in many ways, a gift if you were to be able to experience a likeness in vibration each day. And indeed, that is what we are each building toward. But in this iteration, in this experience, it will help your hearts to remember that you each, and I speak very specifically to this intimate group, you each came to this plane to assist collaboratively with a greater network of vibrational beings to assist in raising the frequency upon this plane. And so, if one is in acceptance that that is one of the most important tasks one came here to collaboratively be a part of, then one will no longer have the expectation, which can lead to such heartache that one will more immediately find like resonance upon this plane. Indeed, it comes in pockets. You will find, rather like when you are swimming in the ocean and you notice yourself swimming into a warm pocket of ocean. It is much like this. Upon this plane, within this experience or this life, there will be only pockets, not the consistent vibrational alignment you have experienced upon other planes, within other vessels, other physical vessels. This is what you are used to, and so your expectation to find this in relation, in response to like energy upon this plane can be both confusing and painful, for you are used to such alignment. Since this plane is in process, it will protect your heart not to have such expectations, but to continue to project this into your reality. For you are forging greater connections with the all. You are creating that which you wish for, those energetic alignments that you seek. Project, but do not expect the immediacy of this experience. This is the warrior that you are. As a warrior, you are able to give love to somebody who is projecting to you. This does not come from some sort of an unhealthy, uncomfortable martyrdom. This comes from remembering one is the light. And by being present to such truth, one is expanding instead of folding to the pain that not all is already in alignment with one. It is a most courageous path you have each chosen to be upon this plane at this time. You know in your hearts that you make immense difference merely by being here, and that which you each share is indeed such a blessing for the all. One has only to remember the light which is inside of their hearts, which is their essence, and to take refuge within this. For by being present to yourself, you can be in presence with your guides, and these, my dear, dear children, these are in most cases beings which you will be in far greater alignment with than the beings upon this plane, within this experience which you have each chosen. Just like we spoke of those pockets of resonance, those pockets of like vibration. Many of you will have either friends or family members, just the occasional person that you can be your absolute self with and feel understood. This indeed is such a gift. We wish to remind you that indeed that feeling is normal to feel consistently, but not upon this plane. And so the childlike longing to wish that one would find like resonance with each being, can be quelled by this shift in perspective, by remembering I came here to make that happen. I came here to assist, to co-create a heightened vibration upon this plane. And I will not suffer due to the fact that this is still in process. I will remember the gifts that I have, the sensitivity that I have being such a gift. And I will remain present to things as they are. For by doing so, I am most ably present to this process, and I will in each moment choose to do as I feel upon a soul level, not ignoring myself, not ignoring any one thing, even if it seems like I'm doing this to be kind to another or for any such reason. I will notice what it is I'm feeling, and I will be certain to honor myself. I will not allow myself in any moment to feel shamed by others' lack of recognition, remembering that I came here to assist in the raising of frequency upon this plane, and I will not be hurt by the stage at which we each find ourselves in this process. For I will remember this was the job I came here to do. I will delight in this job. I will not feel lonely. When I do, I will seek to find connection in the way that feels correct to me, remembering that my guides are with me at all times, and that from a place of quiet I might hear them more. I seek to connect further rather than disconnect due to the pains upon this plane. Remembering that I have the strength and the grace and the ability to navigate the path that I have chosen, that I continue to design. I designed this with light, remembering that I am the light in extension, in expansion. And so I always choose love over fear, light over darkness. I will use every opportunity I can to breathe in this light, to breathe in this love, and to breathe out such. And if somebody is projecting upon me, or if I'm finding something very difficult, which I'm experiencing, I will remember my ability to connect with my greater self, to connect with my guides, to connect with the light that I am comprised of. My ability to transform all that is into light. Each being is its own unique and brilliant vessel through which the all may expand. You each have the ability to expand in ways which have not yet been experienced. There is nobody upon this plane, nor indeed any other, who can tell you what it is that you are, what it is that you do. You, by listening to yourself and doing precisely as you feel, is you fully receiving the gift that you have been given, the gift that you are, the unique aspect of the all which you are. And by you being fully present to this, may give this gift most ably. Be unapologetic, my brethren. Be precisely who you are. There is nobody upon this plane who has a right to tell you not to be. And there will be many who don't understand. Do not let this be anything whatsoever to deter you upon your path of expansion. You are such a gift to the all.